talking to a little bird that came and perched on my windowsill. Good morning, Mr. Bird. Why so chipper with your merry little song?
I've had the most wonderful day.
In my eyes in astonishment, I had to ask myself, did that bird speak to me? So I asked the bird, excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but did you speak to me?
Well, I certainly did. Have you never heard a bird speak before?
Well, no, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. You could learn a lot from us little birds.
Like what?
Well, I myself have traveled near and far and have many a tale to tell.
Really? And where have you been?
All over the world.
And how did you accomplish that?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. Do you really want to hear it?
Why, yes, I do.
Well, then where shall I begin?
Well, from the start, I should think.
Okay, well, settle in. I was born Arthur J. Peabody of the Peabodys of Surrey Lane, England. Oh, it was a beautiful place to be born. I lived on a country lane, and from our perch, all I could see were rolling green hills and valleys and lush trees and babbling brooks. Oh, and lots of garden patches. Oh, and the air, it was fresh with the glorious smells of country flowers. Oh, it was almost perfect.
Almost? Why almost perfect, little bird? Oh, I'm sorry. May I please call you Arthur?
Of course you can.
Oh, thank you. Why almost? Do go on.
One spring day, a circus came to visit our little piece of heaven. Oh, the whole village was abuzz with the news of performers. Oh, there was exotic animals like tigers and elephants and tall men and bearded ladies. It was something to behold. It was an amazing spectacle. And of course, I had to explore it all.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes, it was the most magical thing I'd ever seen. And that's when I said so right out loud for everyone to hear. Oh, people gasped in astonishment. A talking bird, they hollered, and chased me all about the circus. Oh, it wasn't long before the ringmaster caught up with me and put me in a cage.
Oh my goodness. That is horrible. You poor little thing all caged up. What did you do?
Why, there was nothing I could do. Oh, and the very next day, the circus pulled up its stakes and headed off to its next destination, and I was going along as their new act, whether I liked it or not.
Those rotten people.
Well, yes and no. See, they treated me very well, but I couldn't leave. No, in truth, I actually began to enjoy it. Oh, the travel and the performances. And everybody applauded really loud after my act. And I loved it.
Really? Truly, you loved it?
And I did for a time, but it got boring and tiresome, and also I didn't get to see a lot of those fascinating places we visited because, well, I was locked up most of the time. It was time for me to spread my wings and escape.
Escape? My goodness, however did you make that happen?
Well, fortunately, I became very good friends with a beautiful tightrope walker. Oh, she and I had long conversations every day. Well, she too was unhappy and she wanted to leave. So under the cover of night, she snuck my cage under her cloak and we vanished quietly into the night. And once we were far enough away, she broke open my cage and let me go.
Wow, how lucky for you.
Yes, but as I departed, my heart felt really heavy. I was going to miss my beautiful tightrope walker. I wonder whatever happened to her.
If you would like, I would be very happy to help you find her.
No, it was a very long time ago, and I wouldn't know where to start looking.
Oh, I'm sorry, Arthur. Do continue.
Well, that night I just flew and flew and flew. I wanted to make sure I was as far away from that circus as I could be. Next thing I knew, I was in India. Oh, I supped with the Maharaj and drank tea with the ladies in the beautiful gardens and enjoyed the views of the Taj Mahal, and I sat in quiet contemplation with the guru. Oh, it was most enjoyable. And the colors and the aromas and the music filled my ears and in my heart. And the next thing I knew, I was in Egypt. Visited the pyramids of Giza, and next it was Greece, and I ate and drank like the gods.
That is truly spectacular. So much travel. Oh, how I wish I could have been there. You make it sound so vibrant and alive.
Oh, yes, it was. I've been all over the world. Most of the time, I just caught a ride on a train or the back of a camel or a horse or a donkey. Flying all the time can get quite tiring.
How did you get to Canada?
By way of a pirate ship. Arr, matey!
What? A pirate ship?
No, not actually. But I had you going for a minute there. I have seen most of this great land too. Well, in fact, I might just stay and call it my home.
That would be marvelous. We could be friends.
Jemima, it is time for supper.
Who is that?
That is my mother. Oh, wait, right there. Would you like to meet her? She will never believe I've met a talking bird, let alone one so well-traveled and mannered as you.
No, perhaps another time. Not everyone accepts a talking bird.
Jemima, it's supper time. Who is it you're talking with?
May I present Arthur J. Peabody.
Arthur?
Regina?
I never thought I'd see you again.
Me too.
Jemima, did I ever tell you about the time that I was a tightrope walker in a circus? And I had a little bird as a friend.